out here today working on the JetJon after the Chris Craft, which is over there. After it failed us, I decided I'd get this one back out because the water's going down everywhere, so this boat works really good for that. But trying to work on making it run a little better, not run, but run in the water. It still has a bit of a porpoise issue where the front end flops around. So we've tried these trim tabs on the back, which do work pretty well, but I was going to try to put some more weight in the nose, but that doesn't really seem like a great idea because this boat's already pretty heavy for how big it is. So I was going to move the trolling motor battery, which is back underneath this seat over here. I was going to move that up into the front, but I also didn't want to try to weld mounts for a battery that weighs 80 or 90 pounds up in the front. So what I did is I went out and I bought this tracker lithium battery from Bass Pro, which this is a 100 amp hour battery, but it only weighs like 25 pounds. So what we're gonna do, move all this trash out of the boat, because I did buy me a battery charger finally, but we're gonna take this big honkin' battery and we're gonna take it out. This is just an AGM, and then we're gonna put that one in here, and that should save us quite a bit of weight out of the back of the boat and maybe make it ride a little better. All right, got the old battery out, which, I mean, this battery's still perfectly fine. I might put it in the Chris Craft since weight's not that big of a deal on that boat, but this battery is a little bit smaller dimensionally, and I looked it up, and this battery is supposed to weigh 75 pounds, so this is going to save us 50 pounds just by swapping the battery, so that's pretty nice. I didn't record taking that one out because it's a two-handed operation, so we'll get this one put in, get it all hooked up, and that'll do it for this part. And then I'm going to go and start working. There's a small hole I found underneath the boat where one of the welds burned through, so we're going to try to get that patched up so it's not taking on quite as much water. But yeah, we're going to get this battery put in, see how it looks. All right, got the new battery in. Obviously there's a little more room, that's how much smaller this one is, but it's mounted in there just as solid as the other one. Should be easier to hold down, I guess, because it's weighs less. So that will do that for the battery install. I just got to put my tools away, put my charger away. This battery should work with regular charger. So yeah, now we'll try to find the hole underneath the boat that's right over there somewhere and try to patch that up. All right, I got the little hole patched up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there was a little hole down there where that weld had burned through. I used a very good sealant for that, 3M 5200. And while I had the tube out, I went ahead and I did a real classy job here of filling up all these rivet holes that were in this gunnel here. Because when you turn the boat real sharp and this gunnel gets down towards the water, it would actually start spraying water into my seat through those rivet holes. So I got that done. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the trolling motor back up on the mount on the front because I'm not gonna cover it up, because hopefully it'll be nice this weekend and I can actually take it out and see if that battery made any difference in the way that it runs through the water. But yeah, this boat is back out. Also filled up some rivet holes there. I just tried to get as much done as I could while I had the tube out so that it doesn't waste the whole thing, because those are not cheap. But yeah, hopefully the next clip you see will be at the lake. All right, we made it out here to the lake. The water's down just like it was when we brought the Chris Craft out, and of course it's not near as calm since I got the little boat, but we're just gonna see how it floats in the water, and if it's not too rough, we might try to run around some. I didn't bring any fishing poles or anything, but it's a nice day out, so maybe we'll be able to do a little cruising. So I'm gonna get this thing ready and back it in the water. Okay, so we're out here floating away from the dock. It's sitting a little bit higher on this side now for sure, so I'm gonna sit on top of there like I was doing. Should be pretty centered, but we're gonna go ahead and get out on the lake and see what we can do. sure how it happens, but every time this boat comes out here, the wind just starts blowing harder and harder. So we've come back to the ramp. It's supposed to be blowing about 4 to 5 miles an hour according to the weather, and now it's at about 15 steady. So can't really do much with this boat except load it back up on the trailer, I guess. All right, we're all loaded up. Boat's back there, I hope. And now we're headed back to the house. But battery, obviously it worked fine, and it made the boat float a little bit better. And I did get on it once or twice on smooth water, and it didn't seem like it was porpoising quite as bad. Of course, it's kind of hard to tell, but I like to think that it made an improvement. Otherwise, it would just be a big waste of money. But that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.